guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurion's review. This is Vector 3. It's Space Capsule number 4 from SPI. These were some micro games they made. I think this is from the late 1970s. I picked it up on eBay for $12.99 plus $3 shipping. So let's take a look and see what this is about. I got an Ares game that I had reviewed. I can't remember the name of it offhand. I reviewed it a year or two ago. That had three-dimensional movement too, so in that one, I felt that the three-dimensional movement didn't help the game, but who knows, maybe it will help this one. But this is from Greg Kostakian. He made a few of the other SPI capsule micro games. All right, let me get this out of here so we can read it. Warfare in the densely populated Gilgamesh cluster is almost incessant and befitting their way of life. Gilgamite civilization has developed inexpensive and highly efficient spaceships. Vector 1 ships convoy materials from planetary surfaces to... Vector 1 ships convey materials from planetary surfaces to orbit. Vector 2 ships transport material between planets of a stellar system, and Vector 3 ships range through the interstellar lanes. Vector 3 ships comprising a central cylinder and detachable cargo and cabin pods are more than simple transports. However, when war threatens, the merchant marine is called. The cargo pods are removed and weapons pods are installed. Within months, an interstellar fleet can be converted from merchant men to men of war. Vector 3 pits the Xandi-Bratcom coalition against the Humano-Cetacean civilization in tactical conflict among those interstellar vessels. Players build their forces by purchasing offensive and defensive capabilities for their ships and by building the ships themselves. Movement through hyperspace and normal space is recorded on separate sheets as ships maneuver and engage, and simple probability charts reveal the outcome of various game functions. Alright, let's open it up and see what's in there. Alright, let's look at the counters first. For old SPI counters, they look alright. Torpedoes, lasers, so it's got counters for the different weapons. That's interesting. Warp power, so some of these are informational counters. Maneuver, screen, so which are the ships themselves? Maybe those are the ships? Interesting. And let's pull this out. Let's see what's on the inside of this. This is really unusual. Looks like you can keep track of maneuver, warp, and power. So let me get this up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. It's almost like a command and control, like, I wouldn't say map, player board or something. This is definitely unique. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, this has the X and Z coordinates here. And the other side has the X and Y coordinates. See what else we got here. Old advertisement by SPI. You can see what their games used to cost. Boy, they had a lot of games too. I'll have to look through that later. That might be fun to see what these old games cost when they were new. Here's the book. Usually it's only 4 pages. I expected with all these little maps and the control board and stuff, this was going to have like a huge rule book or something, but no. It's actually a short rule book. So it starts with the history and rationale, game equipment, and then the sequence of play. Goes from joint movement phase to detonation phase to joint torpedo, salvo phase, laser combat phase, tractor presser phase, and then joint burn phase. Wonder what a tractor presser is. And now it goes over vector components and movement. Accelerating movement, map shifting. Okay, it's got warp movement. Then laser combat. Sequencing of combat. Torpedoes and mines. And here's the, oh, tractor presser beam. So that is apparently some type of weapon. Oh, and down here it says there's mines. And it's going over technology here. And ship battle records. And there's a basic scenario, an intermediate scenario, and an advanced scenario. So it looks like the only difference between the scenarios is the how many technology and ship points there are. So I guess the actual scenario is just see the enemy and try to destroy them. But okay, so there's probably not much replayability then, but who knows, maybe it'll be a decent game. Let's see what else we got here. Here's the tables. And the square and square root table. Interesting. I haven't seen one of those in gaming before. Laser hit probability table, technology table, ship costs, and how much the different pods cost, pod destruction table, damage table, acceleration table. So this is very unique. This doesn't remind me of really any other game I've seen. I mean, like I said, I've seen a few other games that had three-dimensional movement for spaceships, but anyhow, I will try this one day, review it, and let you guys know if it's any good or not. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please click like on it, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, and as always, have a good evening.